Hey everyone, it's been a while since you've seen this beautiful thing. I've been working really hard on the travel vlogs. I'm sure maybe some of you watched it. I don't know. I hope you like them so far. I've had a really good time like filming them, not so much editing them. It's been a lot of work. But here I am to kind of interrupt my usual programming to bring back kind of a special, which is 2 years later, where am I now? Because crazy as it sounds, it's been 2 years since this all has started. Even though I didn't upload my first video till like a month later, I did film it on November 28th. And since then, November 28th has been kind of a holiday in a way because it kind of symbolizes to me where this channel's been, where I've been, and where I'm going from here. So I'm going to be talking about 2017, the year in a nutshell, where I'm going from here, and yeah, kind of the growth and change that I brought about this past year. And to bring back tradition, I am going to be filming this on my laptop. So the quality is not going to be as good as the stuff that I have been filming on my Rebel. The main reason why is because I don't really feel like charging it, because I've been using it a lot lately for uploading stuff onto my computer to film for my other thing. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy. I hope that this is kind of an interesting video for you. I don't know if it will be for everyone, but here we go. So first of all, I'm going to start this off by saying that 2017 was probably the best year of my life. At least in the past maybe 10 or so years. Like, I can't remember an actual year like in so long where I've actually had so much good memories come out of it, and I've grown so much. And yeah, when I look back at the past, like, I don't know, maybe since 2007, even 2007 wasn't a good year for me. I haven't had a good year in so long, and 2017 was probably the best year of my life. Like, a lot of amazing things happened this year. I got to go to Europe. I got to meet Misha Collins. I grew a lot as a person. I became a lot more emotionally and mentally stable, which I'll be talking about later. But when I look back at this year, it definitely was the best one of my life. Like, I don't even know what's to come for 2018 because it's just been so good this year. And it's going to be weird to, make this next year even better because I don't know what's ahead for next year anyways, except for the fact that I'm going to be taking an intensive course, which I might do a vlog about when I'm doing it, like what's it like doing an intensive at Ryerson, stuff like that. But otherwise, I don't know what to expect for the year ahead. Definitely the highlight of this past year was going to Europe. We kind of decided on that back in, I think, December that we were going, and I really wanted to go because on the trip was Russia, which is something that I've been dreaming to go to since I was, I think, like 10 years old, and I started reading about the Romanovs, which was the last imperial family of Russia. The most famous one of them is Anastasia, who is kind of famous for being like the last, Dutch prince, not Dutch, oh my god. The last Grand Duchess. I was about to say Dutch princess, and that was so wrong. Anyways, but I really wanted to go, and I was so happy to given that opportunity, and the trip was amazing. Like, I got to do so many things that, like, I never imagined I'd be able to go, especially, like, when I was going through such a hard time in high school and even the beginning of university. Like, I never thought that I actually would be able to make some of the dreams that I had come true, and that trip was a huge symbol to me that, like, I've come such a long way and I'm able to do these things. Like, I've been dreaming of going to Russia. I went to Russia, and while in Russia, I had a huge, this is really weird, but like, when I was really into the books called Warriors, I really wanted Russian copies of Warriors, and I never thought I actually would get some because the illustrations in them are incredible. Like, they do it so much better than the North American versions, and I didn't think I actually would be able to get that, and then I did, and I don't know, it just makes me, like, I was a lot more emotional about it over the summer because I've been wanting so many things for so long, and, there was a time period in my life where I didn't think I would be able to make it past 20 years old, and when I turned 20, is just amazing that I actually survived, and I kept fighting, and I kept going, and I made it here, and I can't believe it. Like, I'm actually sitting here, and I made all my dreams come true. Like, here I am right now on Black Friday in the middle of downtown, because I moved downtown, which is something I've always wanted to do. I've been to Russia, I met some of the cast of Supernatural, and there was a time in my life where I never thought, like, I would be able to do anything, and I didn't want to see tomorrow, and here I am at tomorrow, and it's really about making the next step into my life. Like, I don't know where I'm going to go from here. Like, I have other dreams, and now I'm working towards making those other dreams come true, like go to Ireland, go to Peru, maybe publish a book. I have a ton of things for, like, my degree. I'm in social work, if some of you may or may not know, that I want to do. Like, I have a whole entire thesis that I have in mind that I was going to save for my master's degree, but I'm excited about it now, and I may actually start it now, even though I'm might be considered way too young to be publishing or creating these kind of things, but I want to do it. I have so many other things. Like, even this channel is a dream for me. I just knocked something up at Sephora. I went there and I got this for $13. Like, look at this. Anyways, I lost train of thought. But you know what I mean? Like, I'm lost for words, because I've been dreaming for so long, and, you know, dreams do actually come true, and I didn't believe in that for so long. I was so depressed in high school, and there was a time that there was no happiness, and I'm getting there, and there are so many people in my life that I can thank for that. There's two best friends of mine in particular that I want to thank. One of them is subscribed to my channel. I'm not going to say your name, but you know who you are. You're amazing. You're incredible. I love you. I'm not going to say your name, but your name starts with a J. So if you're watching this, thanks. And the other guy is a guy who's not subscribed to my channel, but he also will know who he is when he sees this. He is my best friend. We talk so much, and I can't imagine life without him. And these two people, I'm so glad that they're here for me, and that they definitely helped me get through this past year. And yeah, I just can't believe I was once this suicidal teenager not that long ago, and here I am doing everything that I wanted to do. And in the future, I'll continue to keep doing the things that I want to do. So that Euro trip, like going to Finland, Denmark, Poland, which you'll see later, I haven't published that one yet, Russia, like, damn, I can't believe, like, I can say I've already been there. Like, it's not really something that I want to do, it's something that I've already done. And to my family, thank you so much for making it happen, for making this trip actually really fun for me. Like, it was tolerable, which I didn't think was actually going to happen. Like, I thought the whole trip was going to be something that we were all going to be fighting or something, and it wasn't that, like, for the most part. So, I didn't want to kill you guys at the end. So, to my family, if you're watching, I love you. You're amazing. I never see any of you anymore because I live down here, but when I do come home, I'm always excited to see you guys. To my brother, who lives like 20 minutes down the street, you're also amazing, and I miss spending as much time with you this year as I did last year, and I hope we spend more time together this upcoming year when I'm a little less busy with the intensive being out of the way and everything like that. So that's number one of it, being on the Euro trip, even though I went completely out of it. This is going to be such a ramble video. Oh, dear God. So before I continue with all of the positives that happened, I thought I'd talk a little bit about, like, some of the negatives, because, you know, not all of it was good. As you know, I sprained my ankle. I could not walk for a month. Like, I was on crutches, then I was on a boot, and I was sitting a lot, and it was horrible. But that was also just a learning experience for me. Like, I started to realize, like, how much you miss when you don't have it. Like, you don't know what you got until it's gone. Isn't that a song or something? But yeah, that was a really rough thing. Like, I have a whole story time about it. You can go check it out. It's on my channel. It's a great time. I also have, I think the other big challenge of this year was realizing, like, who my real friends are, and knowing when it is to walk away and when was the right time to walk away. Like, I had a few incidences, like 2 actually. One of them where this guy, he was lying about myself and 2 really important people in my life, and I had to know when to pull the trigger and say, you know what, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I don't want to be associated with you anymore. And it's hard, getting rid of toxic friendships, but learning when to walk away and when to say no is such a learning experience, and it's so empowering because you realize who your real friends are and who is really actually there for you. And yeah, it's so nice for me because I was able to learn to say, okay, you know what, I'm gonna walk away from this. I'm not gonna be a part of this anymore. And telling certain people things about what happened with that was a bit rough, but in the end, I think it helped us all get a lot closer, and I'm really grateful for it happening. I have no regrets about it. There is also another instance where I was friends with someone for a long time. I'm not going to get into details, but I think it was toxic for the both of us, and there was an instance that happened, and even though I never said it full out, I think we both knew it was time to walk away from it, and I hope she's doing okay. I have no hard feelings towards her. It's just that it had to happen. And it's hard to do, like, walking away from people, but when something's not right for you, you have to do what you gotta do. Even if it hurts, even if it sucks, you just have to. And it helped me realize who my real friends are, and I met a lot of really cool people this year. Like, I love my roommates. They're amazing. Meeting a lot of new people in the program, getting to know people that I kind of knew before, but, like, didn't really know as well. And I'm just really grateful because sometimes cutting things out invites new things in, and that brought a lot of new things into my life. And it was rough to do, especially, like, considering they happened within, like, 2 weeks of each other, and I spent a lot of the rest of the summer kind of questioning a few things, but I have no regrets about what I did and how it happened, even though I look back on some of it and I go, why did they say that? Why did they do that? And why did they feel the need to be that way? But you can't change that. The only way you can change is yourself and the way things go in the future. So the rest of 2017, from like September on, a lot of really fun, awesome things happened. First of all, I moved downtown. I have a little place. It's not huge, but I'm really happy with it because I get to learn how to cook, which is something I've never done before. I'm not great at it, but I'm learning, and it's been a lot of fun. I actually really do enjoy it because it's kind of like you get to put more heart and you get to put the things you like into it, because sometimes when I'm at home, like, I'm very picky when it comes to vegetables. I'm sorry, I'm on a rocking chair, which is why I'm, like, looking like I'm crazy. But, where am I? But, like, at home, like, sometimes there's, like, ingredients I don't like, and I have to always pick it out. I don't have to do that anymore, and I get to, like, choose things that are catered to my wishes. Like, what do I feel like eating? And it's just been really fun with that. And I love living in the heart of downtown. Like, my campus is right across the street. I get to, like, be around everything. I get to attend all the events in the city. It's just been really fun. And I get to see a lot more of my friends because I live in the most convenient spot in the whole city. It's awesome. Also, I went to my 2 first conventions. First one was Fan Expo, Toronto, which was with my friend who starts with a J. I might as well just say, he's mentioned the other one. Jeevan. It's Jeevan. I went with Jeevan. It was fun. We had a really good time, and I hope we go again next year. Like, seeing the guy from Rick and Morty, oh my god, it was so awesome. And the kids from Stranger Things, like Finn Wolfhard, Gaten, I can't remember his last name, like, they were so cute. It was so cool. Just feeling like they were right there. But yeah, I definitely want to go back next year, and I hope he does too, because we had a lot of fun. And I think we're really good convention buddies. And the other one was Supernatural Con, which was my first convention. I'll probably do a vlog about it because I did film a lot of the convention while I was there. And it was just so cool. Like, I got to meet some people that I met online. They called themselves the Supernatural Posse, and they were really nice people. Shout out to them, even though they probably will never see this. I got to meet Jared Padalecki, Misha Collins, and Rob Benedict. They're all super nice. I can't believe I actually met them. I actually hugged Jared and Misha, and God, they get the best hugs. So it was really cool. Not gonna be a complete fangirl, but like, 1 year ago I was just watching the show and now I've met some of the cast. Like, how does that happen? And my other best friend went with me and we had a really good time. I really enjoyed my day with him. I hope he did too. And yeah, it was just really cool for that. And also, I started placement, which is my first time, working in actual social work context. And it's been really fun so far because I get to actually apply the things I learned in class into the real life. I'm knocking everything over. This is also the thing I got a Becca thing. Anyways. But yeah, I got to actually, put the stuff I learned in class into placement, and I get to see where these things, actually happen. And it's just been really, really, really fun, and no regrets on it. I probably, may not stick with social work, though. Even though I said I have a thesis of mine, which I'm going to do, I might actually go into either law school or psychology as my master's degree. I am still debating. Law school is my top priority, but if I don't get in, I have 2 other backups that I think are going to be just as good, and I'm excited about all of them. But yeah, I think placement's been really, really, really fun. I can't say where I am because privacy and all that, but I really love it there. They're great people. What they do is awesome, and I stand for it. And I can't wait till next year. I hope I get a hospital next year because that's where my main interest is. I volunteer at a hospital during the summer, and the main reason why I moved down here is because there's so many opportunities around. And yeah, so I hope that I get one next year, but we don't know. And yeah, I think looking back at 2017 gave me a lot. 2017 gave me so many things that I never thought were possible, and it made me realize how much you actually can accomplish if you actually put your mind to it and you look for these opportunities and you just make it happen. And sometimes in life you just have to say fuck it and make it happen. Even if your bank account says no, even if your parents say no, if you want something, you have to go for it, and you have to keep shooting for the stars, even if the rest of the world is telling you not to. Because I've had, times in my life where people told me, that I'm not good enough, or if I'm not smart enough, or I actually had someone say, I can't believe she hasn't killed herself yet, and now here I am, and it's just, yeah, 2017 has just taught me, I can actually keep going, and I actually can make this happen, even when things are at its hardest. Nothing stays forever. And it also made me realize, I always thought, when I met, Jared, when I meet Russia, when I go to Russia, when I actually do all these things I wanted to do, then I'll be happy. That'll be it. That's all I ever need. And that's not how it is. When you get something, yes, in that moment it's good, but then you don't stop there. You keep going, and you keep making these amazing things happen. It doesn't stop when one thing happens. Your brain's gonna, kind of get used to that thing, and then you're gonna want the next thing. So I think one of the main things I learned is either also to be, happy in the moment, be happy with what you have, but also keep pushing, keep going, keep making things happen, keep making yourself be happy and excited, and all these other wonderful feelings that you want to have. So, overall, 2017, thank you so much to the guy that all started this 2 years ago. I still have no hard feelings. I guess I probably should have mentioned that, but yeah, I guess. I hope you're doing well. I have nothing against you at all. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope 2018 is even better. I can't wait to see what's ahead. This is the first time in my life where I actually can say I can't wait to see what's ahead. And that's astronomical to me. I don't want to get too emotional, but I can't believe I'm actually here, and I'm actually doing this, and I'm actually talking to you about all these awesome things. But yeah, now I sound crazy. So I hope you have a good one. I hope you have a great Christmas. I can't wait to film more videos. I'm almost done the travel vlog, so I'll be starting to get back into my normal content. I hope to do more school videos, do more talking videos, because I want this channel to be very, real, I guess I can say. I don't want it to be all happy all the time, because that's not how life is. And yeah, have a great one. Thanks for watching me for 2 years now, even though I have no subscribers, but that's because I'm not frequent and my content's not the greatest. But yeah, have a good one, and I will see you next time.